Bruni, and I am the site manager here at the Family Center of Washington County. I am from West Bend, and I have been with the Family Center for as long as the Family Center has been in existence. I started out with my own kiddos and made a lot of friendships here and just worked my way up, and now I am the site manager. The Family Center of Washington County, we strive to help families, young, old, grandparents, doesn't matter who you are, what your money status is, where you are in your life. We just want parents to have the tools to be a better parent or the best parent that they can be. So our mission statement is we serve families with educational programs and with lots of fun things. So just to get parents engaged and to have families be able to spend fun times together. Right now with COVID, obviously, we have scaled way back with that, just like many other places. So we're hoping to get soon back to having lots of happy little faces in our door. Usually we serve all families in Washington County, but oftentimes we will have a family come that are not from Washington County, and just because they are not doesn't mean we say, oh no, we turn them away. We want to serve everybody. And again, our goal is really to help families from all sorts of walks of life and places in their lives be better parents, be the best parents they can do for the hardest job ever and the best job of parenting. Over 30 years ago, Dwayne Ehrlich was then, I do believe, the superintendent of the West Bend school system. He felt that there needed to be a place where families could go and get more education and do things as a family. And from that little place on Chestnut, and maybe some of you know, we were in a very little building on Chestnut, and just grew and grew and grew. And now we are in a beautiful facility, being able to serve immense numbers of people throughout the year. So it did get started just as, I don't think a pipe dream, but I think he really had a dream that families would have a safe and fun place to go. So at the Family Center, we have a lot of different programming. We teach the 16-week nurturing program, which is an evidence-based parenting program. We have just started incorporating Triple P, which is also evidence-based, and that gives the parents the option of, or we give the parents the option of more telling us what they could possibly try or do, instead of saying, well, you should do, like they become the teachers in the parenting role. We do, let's start with a book, which is a really fun program for families to come. We read a story, we do a project, and each family gets a copy of the book to take home. We do a night out with dad, where dad, grandpa, uncle, any male in that child's life can bring them in, and we do fun things. We've had costume parties, we've had Halloween parties, we've had cookie decorating, we've went to the fire station. We do one-time workshops varying from different subjects. We do 1, 2, 3 magic. We try to be on the cusp of giving our families what they may need for guidance. So when we hear a buzz about, there's 5 moms talking about having trouble with potty training, then we know we might want to incorporate a potty training class. We also deal a lot with the child care facilities. A lot of them come and get their continued education from our programs. We have wonderful, wonderful volunteers, professionals who donate their time and come and teach. We have officers, we have psychologists, we have doctors, nurses, teachers, just, really an awesome amount of people who know how important it is to help families and can share in our dream to help families, which is good because we could not do it without our volunteers, because we are a nonprofit. So when people donate their time, it's awesome and we love it. We do have a lot of educational programs here at the Family Center, which are different from our, I guess you'd call it fun-based programs or family programming, where the parents as a unit with the kiddos might be doing something. Typically when we have the educational programs, that is parents in one room, kids in the other room for childcare. But sometimes we do have programs that are parent-child interactive. We had a planting one last year, well, before COVID, where everybody joined in, and it was still an educational thing, but it was more of a unit showing kids how to plant some vegetable seeds. We've had some yoga classes that are parent-child interactive. So sometimes our educational programs are kind of booked or kind of put under the educational piece, but it would be interactive, where we do still have, the ones that are really the fun family things that are separate. I think well over 500 families. That can ebb and flow. In one year we might not serve that many, but the next year we might serve more. Some people just come one time, maybe for a one-time program, and then don't necessarily come back again, but they go into our database, so they get counted as being served. Many families come back again and again and again, week after week after week. And one of the things I shared before was our drop-in program. That is offered twice a week. And every Tuesday and Thursday, one of the parts of that drop-in program is giving the kids snack and juice. So back in the day, we used to just buy bulk and put it in baskets. And when I really started doing drop-in, I just didn't dig that fact where every kid was grabbing those little snacks. And now, especially with COVID, we wouldn't want that. So what we have changed to is little bags of goldfish crackers, little bags of Teddy Grahams, little bags of animal cookies or fruit snacks. And that really, it's so much nicer to have that and to be able to just distribute a bag per child. And it's much nicer than if mom or dad or whoever does not want them to eat the snack right at that time. They can take the bag along and say, you can have that after lunch. So you can imagine that sometimes we serve 20 to 25 kids times 2 times a week. That's 50 kids. That's a lot of snacks. So we go through a lot of snacks. We also go through a lot of apple juice. Really, that is one area that we could really use help with is the snacks, because we are so hoping and praying by the first of the year we're going to be really going back to Tuesday, Thursday regularly. We have started a very little on Thursdays, but we're just starting out slow. So that would be great to see some snacks come in and fill our cabinets. One of our biggest goals moving forward is literacy and reading for children. We just redid this during the COVID shutdown, and we noticed that we had so many outdated books, so many outdated parenting books. Of course, a lot of parents see everything online, but we're hoping that by reintroducing what we have for them in this library, that this may become a really happy place when they come into our building where they can sit. You can see there's chairs and there's places to sit, there's puzzles for the kids, but the library is really where we could use some monetary things, because books are really expensive. So we try, we try to have the latest, greatest, and a lot of things are audio now, so anything techie is great. And I think mostly where the money can come in is in those things where maybe we want to do a bigger program for a family fun night or a family program, but we can't really afford to go real big all the time. And sometimes if we have that extra donation or extra money, being able to make those families happy, and for oftentimes our families don't have the access to do a lot of the things that we're able to do here and that we love to do here, but we're not always able to do everything we'd like to do either. So I guess monetary wise, there are so many ways. This is such a fun place. It's a safe place. It's a beautiful facility, and I love it, and I want you all to come in this building and see how beautiful it really is and see how much we all love it here.